stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle. Who those hits?
Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Yeah. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Wind Down with Kev. And no, we are not podcasting in this moment. We are talking about the only conversation in town. That is my beloved New York Knicks. You see the number 10 on the jersey. If you don't know, now you know. The name Frazier is on the back. The greatest Knick of all time. Don't argue with me yet. I'm going to give Jalen Brunson his love. I'm going to give him his love right there. Give love to Jalen Brunson right now in the comments. Shout out to the 2026 New York Knicks NBA champions. We are the champions. Yes, my friend, we are the champion. We are the champion. Oh my God. Real talk. Everybody's asking me, Kev, how do you feel? My phone is blowing up this morning. Kev, where you at? Where you at the parade? I'm downtown already. My guy, D-Matt, Darryl Matthews. Y'all see me with them, New York, LA. If I'm at a game, I'm here. D-Matt is there. Today, I'm in studio. D-Matt is in the mix in New York City with his other million best friends. Wow, D-Matt. Somebody tell D, put some emojis in there. Show D-Matt how you feel going to the parade. No, nothing but love for D-Matt. My other co-host, he's been here the last few weeks talking about the Knicks finals, the playoffs. Give some love to my son, my namesake, Kev Jr. Thank you to all of you. My God, the views have been ridiculous. Subscriptions, ridiculous. If you haven't done so already, click on the like and subscribe button below and follow this podcast because we're going someplace. But Kevin Jr., Kevin II, baby duty today. He's got 2 kids under 2 years old. Y'all know what it is. He got to be with the babies today. So I'm doing the New York Knicks playoff edition wrap-up special by myself, and I'm good with it because I've done this journey as a Knicks fan. I won't say by myself. Let me give credit where it's due. Let me talk about this year's team first. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I believed it. I believed they could win. But at no point did I get cocky and say that they would win. I have too many years of scars, 53 years of scars to be exact, where hope went up, hope came down, and you're like, oh my God, we're right there. And then you have to carry that burden into the next year. You're looking forward to the draft next week. You're looking forward to free agent trades, hoping we pick up the next has-been, the next never was. That would make it makes the garden exciting. Celebrity Row, it's like that, but it did not get us over the hump. But this year's team, these Nova Knicks, yes, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, oh my God. And the rest of the team, they're not supporting cast. They're all a part of the team. OG, Cat, the whole bench, Mitch Robinson, Tyler, everybody, Deuce, everybody on the bench, Landry, everybody, Jose Grand Theft Auto Alvarado, everybody did their job. We don't win without any of them bigs that came off the bench. Jordan Clarkson, we don't win without everybody. And shout out to all million New Yorkers that are in my favorite city, my city, New York City, turning up today with the crowd. I'll be out there tomorrow night, but I'm not going to the parade. Not Kevin a Million. I'll be out there tomorrow night, Carnegie Hall, big AI event with Alicia Little, the queen of AI. My favorite mixture of things. I'm going to be doing some AI and some hip hop. How about that for a combination? Alicia Little, Big Daddy Kane, Ghostface Killer. What? EYL, Earn Your Leisure. Yeah, Kev's going in tomorrow. I'm going to have a good time with hopefully about 900,000 less people than are out there today. But shout out to everybody. My boy BK from Brooklyn, Brian Kaplan, texting me, Kev, real fans are here. Robbie Fly Johnson, he's there. D-Matt left me and flexed on live, but I'm here celebrating. People have been asking me since Saturday, how do I feel? And I don't think I knew how I felt until Sunday. Saturday night, I watched the game by myself on my couch. I enjoyed it. The game was the same as the other 5 games. The Spurs had us beat for 3 out of the 4 quarters, every game. But in the end, we found a way to win. So it wasn't these 20-point blowouts that we had during the 13-1 streak where we were just up on everybody. We chased them. There was no chasing during this series. There was a lot of agita, a lot of blood pressure, a lot of grabbing of the chest and waiting until it's over. I normally don't like to post during games because my thoughts, I think they're a jinx. I don't want to mess the team up, but I said a lot during the finals. In my heart of hearts, I thought that they put the Wemby rules in place, similar to the Jordan rules from the 90s. No different. Jordan rules was how the Pistons played them. Wemby rules were the officials weren't going to make any calls on him no matter what he did. And I thought that was disappointing, but that's in the past. We're the champions. Whatever happened. Yeah. You're going down the court. I'm in your head. We whooped your head. And you walked off the court without shaking hands. No, Wemby, that's not it. That's going to stay with you, big fella. You're going to have to work through that next time. I've been coaching youth sports for a long time, probably 20 years. Number one thing you teach in youth sports, shake hands. Show some love at the end of the game. Good game. Next game, you got me this time. I'm going to get you next time. But sportsmanship is everything. You didn't demonstrate it in that moment. I don't know what that feels like. You know, I've never played any organized sport of any kind on any level. I can only imagine where you were emotionally in that moment. You played great. You are the future of the league, you and the Spurs team. I think if y'all learn and grow from this, y'all have a lot of championships in front of you. Full talk, Spurs are my favorite organization. If the Knicks didn't win, I would have been happy with the Spurs. No, I'm taking that back. I'm glad the Knicks won. Good. Back to my emotions. Kev, how do you feel? So I've been posting a lot of videos, reels. I did some stuff with AI to make it seem like I was the DJ or the host of the parade. None of that's true. It's all fun. And I've been trying to find the right song to capture my emotions for this moment. And believe it or not, going through all of my hip hop catalog in my head, searching, it turns out it wasn't a hip hop song that captured my emotions. It was a song, I didn't think of it until this morning, very far from hip hop, by Lucas Graham. And the song is When I Was 7 Years Old. Shout out Lucas Graham if you know that song. That song talks about lessons he learned at 7 years old. And 7 years old for me is 1970, the year the Knicks won the first championship. Oh my God. I just started watching sports. I thought it would be like that forever. I can still name that lineup: Frazier, Barnett, Bradley, DeBusschere, and Reed. I still know it as if they played yesterday. All 5 banners are in the rafters. 70, 71, good team, we lose. 72, good team, we lose. 73, the core of the team stays intact. One move. Dick Barnett goes. Earl the Pearl Monroe. Earl the Pearl, a.k.a. Black Jesus, comes from the Washington Bullets to the New York Knicks. We win again in 73. I am 10 years old. 10 years old. I thought it would be like that forever. I made a commitment to this team many moons ago, and I never gave up. even when they hurt me. Fast forward in the 70s, they trade away my favorite player, Clyde Frazier, to the Cleveland Cavaliers. That hurt, but I stayed. The 80s, right in the middle of the 80s, we had hope. We picked up Brooklyn's own Bernard King. And then the first year of the lottery balls, we get Georgetown University's Patrick Ewing. We are going to do big things, but the Knicks jinx kicks in. Bernard and Patrick never played together. Never. Correct me, fact check me, see if I'm wrong. As my memory serves it, no laptop, no phone, my memory. That's all we're doing. We went to the dark days. We were bad for a while. Ewing was good. It wasn't Wemby starting out, but he was good. We had some good years. Those backcourts, I'm not going to insult the podcast. I'm not going to name them. And then the mid-90s come, and we're good again. Y'all know the team. Most of y'all young people, these are the ones that y'all love. They say, Kev, I've been with them since the 90s. Ewing, Oakley, Starks. That's my Knicks. Let's keep going. One of my favorites, Anthony Mason. That's my Knicks. John Starks, second favorite Knick of all time. Yeah, that team was like that. They went to the chip and they lost. I blame OJ. If OJ doesn't start driving that Bronco and the TV doesn't cut away at halftime, we win that chip. OJ, what the heck? What the heck? Anyway, that was the 90s. We made it back to the finals, 99. I'll be honest with y'all. That was a strike-shortened season. I don't have a great personal memory of that team. When they started talking about the 26 years, I'm really like digging, trying to remember. Was I excited about that team? Probably not. I lived in Chicago throughout the 90s, 91 straight to 2000. I represented New York hard. I suffered through the Bulls, winning all 6 championships. Pain. Wearing my New York t-shirts. 2000s, another rough decade. A lot of big names, bad games. We did not win. Allen Houston, you did everything you could, but it wasn't enough. Shout out to Sprewell. Everything you could. It wasn't enough. 2010s, Carmelo, Stoudemire, Lynn Sanity, all good. Not good enough. Not until this current leadership team. All things, I say this in business, I say it in sports. All failures are failures of leadership. All failures. Leaders don't get credit when they win. That goes to the players. Leaders do get the blame when they lose. Leadership. Shout out to Leon. Yes, Leon Rose and Worldwide West. Amazing leadership. Putting this team together based on relationships. Relationships in business are everything. Piece by piece, player by player, one drafted player, Mitchell Robinson. I think Tyler Kodak. I think Tyler was drafted. But the rest by relationship. Now, shout out to Mike Brown. Be honest with me, Knicks fans. How did you feel, not today, how did you feel last year when they let Tibbs go after making it to the Eastern Conference Finals? Be real. Monday morning quarterback, hindsight is always 2020. In that moment last year, go back to your social media. What were you posting? I was not happy to see Tibbs go. I thought we were right there. I thought he wore the players down and didn't use the bench. I knew of Mike Brown, but I didn't have any love for Mike Brown. I didn't know what he was going to do. Well, Mike Brown shut me up because he did it. He used the whole team. They were all ready. He did stuff that you do not do in playoff basketball. All of y'all basketball fans know in the playoffs, the rotation gets tight. 8 players max, not Mike Brown. I think one game he played 10 people in the first quarter. Wow. You don't do that. He threw away the playbook. He did his own thing. Funny Mike Brown story. If you are watching the parade on television right now, it's going on right now while I'm here, Mike Brown is wearing a New York Knicks t-shirt with the number 10 on it, but he's not representing Walt Clyde Frazier like me. He has 10 and the word weeks under it. Y'all know the story about 10 weeks? Do y'all know that Jerry Dolan, the team owner, Jim Dolan, the team owner, he met with the team a couple of months ago. He told the team that he thought it was a special group. So I really believe in you guys. I think you have the chemistry, and I think you can go all the way and win. And then he said, winning sometimes requires sacrifice. And you guys do a great job with sacrificing. You share the ball, you help each other on defense, you do all the things. But great things require greater sacrifice. And sometimes we have to give up something we really love. So if you guys believe, like I believe, that you can cut the nets down and win the NBA championship, you might have to give up something that you love, i.e. sex. And you have to, don't go home and tell your partner that Jim Dolan said it. Talk to me, people, in the comments. Where's your commitment winning now? What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Now, I don't know who did it. I don't know who didn't. All I know is what I'm watching on social media. I have no inside information, but sacrifice. I don't know if they did it. I did see the speech. Could be real, could be AI, where he asked them and they're joking about it. I think it's funny, and it's very funny because they won. So shout out to you, Jim Dolan. Didn't always love him. My good friend Reggie Mays took me to the NBA draft a few times. Oh my God, a dream. For a kid like me who never made his middle school, JV, or high school team, to go to the NBA draft, I was in heaven. And while I was there, Jim Dolan was not there right in Brooklyn at Barclays Center to make a pick for the Knicks. Y'all know what billionaire Jim Dolan likes to do in his free time? He likes to play the blues. Yeah, he was in a blues bar somewhere in Manhattan playing the blues instead of being at the draft. I was mad at you for a minute. I'm good with you now. I'm good with you, Jim. Do what you have to do. If I was a billionaire, I would do it. A lot of people had trouble with the president coming to the game on Monday. They were mad. A lot of issues in the world. He's going to jinx us, all of that. But be honest, people. Just be honest with yourself. If you are the most powerful person in the country, arguably the world, and you could do whatever you wanted to do, and money was not an object, wouldn't you go to the game? I would. Everything else would wait until tomorrow. Y'all want to hear a funny money story? So, y'all saw me. I posted pictures. I went to one of the finals games against Cleveland. Shout out to D-Matt, who left me today. He's hanging out with his other million best friends. But we went to that game, 8 rows off the floor, section 8, within our budget. D-Matt has the connect. It's not my plug. Right after the game, D-Matt, if they make the finals, we're in. Right behind the court, right there where you see it. We're in. Same price point, we're in. How many of y'all heard Fat Joe say, yesterday's price ain't today's price? And let me tell you, they priced your boy Kev out of the garden. I'm grinding, people. I'm running businesses, plural. I'm working around the clock. I got AI assistants. I got all kind of help. I'm doing the best I can to make the bread that I can make. But there are some New Yorkers, several billionaires, several millionaires that priced me out of the garden. Yep, I took that personal. I'm going to have to work harder. If they're going to repeat, I have to be there. And I can't let $88,000 be the reason I don't show up. There's got to be, but 88,000, that's the reason. If y'all want to know why I wasn't at the finals, they gave me 88,000 reasons why I couldn't go. Kev, those seats, I can't go back to the top. I've been in the nosebleeds before. But I blame Danny Green and my son, Kevin Spann. Once Danny went to the league And once in a while, usually every year on my birthday, all 15 seasons Danny was in the league, he gave me great seats. I've been in a lower bowl for a minute. I enjoy it. I enjoy the whole thing. Kev's not going to the back of the bus. I got to get my money up. I got to get it up. Floor seats $150. And I like to say, man, nobody's going to pay that. Not one thing. If I don't know nothing else about sales, don't count nobody else's money. Price is only a factor when there's not enough value. Don't spend any. Well, nobody's going to pay $88,000. I bet they did. I bet they paid $150,000, $200,000, $300,000. I bet they did. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not mad at nobody. If I knew, I would have put in more hours. I would have put in overtime. I don't mind working. I love working. I enjoy it. But here's what else is funny. I got DM'd by somebody on Instagram. They wanted to know if I was coming to the game, and if I was going to be there, they would have interviewed me outside the Garden. I said, no, sir. They priced your boy Kev out of the Garden next year. All right. So while the Knicks won't be waiting for next year to win the championship, Kev will be waiting for next year to get on the floor. But I talked to a good friend of mine, retired NYPD officer Darryl Lucas. Shout out to Big Luke from WineDownWithKev. Just retired. Beautiful, hard job, many years NYPD. He just finished in his retirement. He went to 30 games in 30 stadiums. Wow. I never even had that dream before. So what am I thinking about now? I'm thinking about all of my agent friends around the country. Y'all see my plugs. Y'all see my peeps. Y'all seen 50 podcasts with 50 agents around the country. I wonder if I can catch 4 or 5 games in other cities this year. I wonder if I can take Wine Down with Kev on the road with me next year. I wonder if I can do what Charles Oakley did. Charles Oakley said he has to pay his own money when he goes to games. The Knicks don't treat him like alumni. So here's what I'm wondering out loud, and I want your feedback. I'm wondering if I travel to a city like San Antonio, like OKC, whether I can do an AI first event there, Wine Down with Kev podcast with a couple of agents in the area, pick up a couple of sponsorship dollars and watch a game while I'm there. I wonder. That's what Charles Oakley does. Charles said, I'll drop the $3,500. I'll drop $5,000. I'll pick it back up with sponsorship dollars. I'll do some work. I'll show up. I'll add value. I wonder if I'm there. And if I'm not there, I wonder if I can use AI to get my game up, get my grind up. I wonder if I could take Wine Down with Kev and Kev AI. Y'all see the new hat, Kev AI, Knicks colors. I wonder if I could take it on the road and affordably see some NBA games with or without the Knicks and do some work on the road and earn my way to be at the Garden next year for the finals. As my son Kevin likes to say, we'll see. Until the next time we share time, y'all know what to do. Click on the link below, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll keep you posted. So when the 26-27 season kicks off, if we pull it off and you can see me and my crew on the road, yeah, Kev don't travel alone. I got to have some peeps with me. My production guy, I'm in the studio with Bernardino right now. Bernardino, I was looking at the pictures this morning from the top of the rock, and man, we did that. It was all a dream. Yeah. It was all a dream. I needed my crew with me. So we could pull this off, some small events, a little bit of podcasting, a little bit of AI, and a little bit of basketball. I'll see you there. Until the next time we share time, stay blessed by the best. Peace.